Okay, guys, we're going to take a look at the midline ISO. It should be midline ISO versus the 3-5. Some things change up front here for us. Basically, backfield action is pretty much the same, but there's a couple of rule infractions here. So let's go through it. Backside X, again, is going to work as cutoff. Backside wing, again, is motion on the snap. It's a no-mo call through the fullback. All right, and after the snap, again, try to hold that backer outside with you. Hopefully he buys it. On the backside guard, now for this particular play, the center has some a break in the rules here. He's got to block the man who's head up on him, who could go either to the left or to the right. So we're going to try to keep him true because we're not sure where these backers, if we put the guard on him and this guy scrapes and this guy plays B gap here, we might be in trouble. So we run into some gap problems here on this play. So there's how we're going to have to play it. We're going to have to make a scoop call against a 3-5. And again, the week, if we're playing a 3-5 team that week, in practice that week, we'll run what we call scoop call on the backside. So the front side tackle will, kind of slow play it in here, keep his eyes here. If there's no threat in the B gap, he could lock on to that tackle, okay? But he's going to step inside, and if this guy gap exchanges, he's going to have to get him first, okay? Backside guard is going to do what we call a sausage block, step inside, stay in his tube, and just kind of bulldoze that backside A gap. The center is going to have to play this man block here, okay? So, normally in a 3-3, this man will be slanting either to the right or the left, and all you really need to do is short step with the play side foot, and then just read his numbers. If he wants to slant this way, then just drive him that way. If he slants back this way, then take your left foot and keep it through his crotch and try to keep him going this way. Tough block, but if you snap the ball and just let him go where he wants to go and then bury him, all we really need to do is get in his way. We don't need to manhandle him too much, okay? Because the fullback now is going to read that. As soon as he gets to here and gets to the mesh, and if he's getting the ball, he's going to read that nose. If the nose slants this way, then he'll cut this way. If the nose slants this way, he'll cut opposite. Okay? Front side guard, sausage again here, and just looking for whoever plays that front side A gap. Okay? If the nose gets in your way here, you can stop sign him and help the center on that before you get up to the next level. All right? On this side now, normally this guy's going to number 1 because he's the first down lineman past the on or outside of the offensive guard. So he's the guy we have to read. All right, so in this case, instead of veering inside of him, we have the ISO block is going through the B gap, so we really don't need the tackle to the B gap. So he's going to try to slip outside of that and block. Basically, if this guy goes this way, he'll lock onto him. If he goes this way, it could be this man folding in. But just kind of keep a path here and look for the first linebacker you see and try to secure and wall off that area in there. Okay, and then again, this guy, hopefully the motion holds him. We have Stalk back here, and tough defense to run this against, but it also makes them have to cover their gaps and basically, we have all our gaps covered, and if we are aggressive, if we get downhill, it could make for a very big play against this. All right, so that's the midline ISO versus the 3-5. Again, a scoop call on the backside.